Hi, it's Little Dragon Lady here, and it's OTS Eve. And the first thing I did after work was go to the clinic to get my third COVID shot. I was in the first wave of vaccinations in the new year, and we went by the instruction manual, so I had to get 2 shots within a couple of weeks of each other. Now, as you know, I do work in healthcare, and it's been recommended that if you work in healthcare and had your first 2 shots within a short time of each other, as the original instructions, it's recommended you get a 3rd booster. So I was fully vaccinated since early February. So while I still have antibodies, they kind of waned a little bit. So that's what I did. I decided to get my 3rd booster, and it's done. I'm just hoping that I don't get as fatigued this time like I did after the 2nd shot, because I was like an elephant. I was woozy. I was lying down, and the husband thought this was funny. But yes, OTS, it didn't occur to me that I would have the weekend off, because this is my weekend to work. I applied to have it off, and it got approved. So now I gotta figure out, what am I gonna play tomorrow? I just gotta figure this out. I mean, I have a few decks I got narrowed down to. I don't know, should I play meta? Like, I still got a Dragon Link core I can work with. Should I play jank? People wouldn't expect that. Ooh, I gotta figure this out. You know what, before I fumble with these cards, I should probably get a shower first, because I feel filthy.
Meanwhile.
Whew. Okay, right as rain. Now, what am I gonna do? Yeah, I already got things took out on my kitchen table. I'm actually thinking of doing something really gimmicky with Flip Frozen's for a cheesy Chaos Max deck. But see, I got staples out here. Like, we recently got our playset of Lightning Storms, Triple Tactics. I only got 1 Forbidden Droplet. Husband has been keeping his ears to the ground what people are after, and apparently everyone wants this for their side deck. I guess this is probably going to be the main obstacle. The problem with Forbidden Droplet is you can't respond to it. So that is going to be something I have to keep my eye on. So many decks. Now, of course, no matter what I play, I'm going to be putting it in this deck box. This is the tier 2 deck box. Right now, I think I have a mixture of, whoa, okay. This is my Dragon Link deck. All right, semi-incomplete. I think this is a Dragon Link with the Blue Eyes engine, or is it this one? One of these got a Blue Eyes engine. But in this thing right here, this is my, crazy everything box. Like, this has, well, yeah, lots of good dragon cards and good utility cards. So still on the fence here. Let's see what I got in here. See, this is my Dragon Link deck, but I also have a lot of I still got my original playset of Phantasme. Nibiru, I don't know if I'll have put Nibiru in for a side deck. I don't know. I mean, there could be a lot of combo decks there. I definitely gotta have some back row hate on the go, because I'm kind of the unofficial Mystic Mind dealer. People would ask me, hey, Dragon Lady, you got any Mystic Minds? I'm like, I do. So I've been trading some Mystic Minds, and so I think this is going to be a tip-off of what some people are playing. Mystic Mind doesn't seem to have that much of a stigma anymore, at least not since I've been playing it. But that was sort of to make a statement. I mean, I don't really play anymore. I just use it as a utility card. Okay, yeah, trade-in, Melody, Dragon. Yeah, this is definitely my Dragon Link deck, Chaos Space. Now, I was using a Morphic Goliath, Starliege. Okay, yes, this is my Blue Eye. Look, I got an ulti Blue Eyes. So, and my Chaos Emperor, Dragon Armageddon. Oh my god, I kind of want to play this one now. is my Blue Eyes engine. I got rockets put in there. Like this, I actually did some playtesting with this. This is actually really decent. But the thing is I played Dragon Link the past 2 tournaments. My Zeus. Listen, like when it comes to the big chase cards, I do have them. Like I do have a Zeus. I got these guys, like Triple Tactics, Lightning Storms. I just need to get 2 more Forbidden Droplets, but bad chance of that happening by tomorrow. So, I don't know. No, I don't think I'll go with Dragon Link. I mean, this can be a last second decision. I already played Dragon Link for the past 2 tournaments. The first time it was Blue Eyes Dragon Link, well, Blue Eyes Guard Dragon. I was this close to getting top cut, actually. And another thing is, like, will I make top cut? No. Cause if I do play jank, that's just what's going to happen. If I play something competitive, I don't know, maybe. I mean, I've almost made top cut before playing top tier. And even when I play jank, I mean, I still do try to win. Now this one I think is like a standard Blue Eyes, kind of. And this is more of a, yes, effect failures. Those are a hot ticket card right now. See, if I can't put any, if I play control, I don't have to get negates on the field. I can easily put the negates in my hand. That seems to be the thing right now. Going blind second Sky Strikers, they have like 6, 9 or so hand traps. The unfortunate thing is the only defense I have against that is 1 copy of Call by the Grave. I don't think that's fair. Now, Crosshair Designator, technically we have 2 now. Husband, with his crazy luck, he bought 1 or 2 tins and he pulled 2 Crosshair Designators in 1 sitting. That is crazy. Yeah, he just got massive luck. He also pulled a Prismatic, Starlight Rare. So he debunked the myth that apparently a lot of people thought you couldn't pull a Starlight Rare from the Walmart blister packs. You can. He did it. Usually he'll just buy just a couple of boosters while he's doing his errands at Walmart. And yeah, he gets like super crazy galore. Yeah, I mean, I did get some of that luck. I pulled a ulti BLS at the last locals tournament. It's a shame I didn't have the camera on because I was like, squealing like crazy, and people looked at me. I'm like, I got an ulti. It's not the infinite imperm. Actually, no, that might be a good idea. Infinite impermanence. Lightning Storm might be good for the back row hate, actually. It gets rid of everything. If I control no face-up cards, activate. Well, face-up cards. Jeez. Because I need something for Mystic Mine, by far. Maybe I could get away with 1 Forbidden Droplet. Because if I do play my Ritual Control, the only cards that really matter is my Pencil Plumes and my Bookstones. Because if I discard any of my Ritual monsters and magic, I can still recover them with the engine. So that's an idea. I got my 3 books of Lunar Eclipse, baby. Oh yes! Oh my god, there's so many things I could put in. I got the driver set. Get out. This is actually a decent card. Man. This is where some of my higher tier stuff, like my hand, Ghost Ogre, Noctovision Dragon. Does anyone need a Chaos Max? Hit me up. Yeah, I thought the 3 Striker Dragons, they're a surplus now that they are limited. Diffusion. Yeah, this is where all mine. Oh yeah, the Quad Boral. I was supposed to add that to my Dragon Link. Blue Eyes Dragon Link. man. Geez, I'm probably going to go through my little box of magic cards to figure out. I think my interruptions, I should have them in hand. If I do remove, you know what? If I do play ritual, I need to remove some monsters. That shouldn't be a big deal. If I play Dragon Link, all of my negates will be on the field. I can pump out, what do I have in my extra deck? Shoot. Quite a few. Warlord Savage being the main one. Blue Eye Spirit, a Grave Negate. Hope Harbinger, Magic Negate. Zeus to nuke the board and go for game. Decisions. I don't know, maybe I should make 2 deck lists, and when I make my final decision, I can hand in the one that I will play with in the morning. And I have my spare pop extravagance. Someone said they might be planning to borrow them, I don't know. As you can tell, I got some decisions to make. This is terrible, this is like, it's 8:30 p.m. and I'm actually getting kind of sleepy. It's not the vaccine. I've been tired all day anyway. Like, this has been a hard day at work, but I don't know. Hopefully I won't be fatigued in the morning. I hope. I mean, that'd be a pretty sad excuse if I suck tomorrow. It's like, oh, that's just the 3rd COVID vaccine. No, I think I'll be fine. I mean, it was early February since I had my last one, so. Okay, flip a coin? And the question still remains, what am I going to wear? Like, I want to wear something nice, but professional? Gosh, that's a little frilly. No, it can't be anything spring. Like, it is fall, it's a little chilly out, so maybe I should wear something that is warm. Okay, this looks pretty nice. I can definitely wear this with my black frilly pants. I don't know, what do you think, Stanley? He's like, I'm drinking my water, leave me alone. So every year at OTS, I try to do something a little fun. Last year, I kind of had a little best dress contest because there's this one person who always dresses in his finest. He knows who he is. So I figure I have a little fun. I'll make cookies for anyone that dresses up. And Dark Broad really outdid himself, so we got most of the cookies, but sharing baked goods during a pandemic is probably not a good idea. So I got the next best thing here. I got a huge bag of these official Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG pins. I'm not sure you can see that very well. Now, the cool thing about these date back to Upper Deck. This was during the time that I used to be a judge. Now, a friend of mine, he sold his Yu-Gi-Oh! Card collection, but he gave me a whole bag of these. So I figured, you know, why don't I just hand these out? If anyone wants to have an old school Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG pin from Upper Deck, they can have one. So that is what I am going to do. Besides, this whole tournament is capped off at 40 people. You know, you only fit so many people, especially during a pandemic. And yeah, I got more than 40 of these available. So, husband sent this to me to get me pumped up and for deck building. That's cool though. Oh, Samara's online. Okay. I'm pretty sure my mind is made up. I think I know what I'm doing is my deck. I might do a secondary list. But yeah, I had to fish out my Konami card. This is probably really old now compared to what some people have used today. But no, I I still like to keep my original one. Good event. OTS Championship. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'll be using. I want to try to keep the 40 cards minimum. I mean, sorry. Yeah, at max. If we'll add more. Dang. See, here's the worst thing. I mean, does any of you ever get like this? You know, this is the day before a real big tournament, not the locals now, but for a real big tournament, tier 2, and you're like, you're on the fringe, like, okay, I know what deck I'm gonna play. I know what I want to play, but there's like maybe 2 or 3 cards you're not too sure of. Like, you're second guessing what everyone else is gonna be playing in the meta, even if you are playing in the meta or something janky or anti-meta. I don't want to give away what I'm playing. I don't know how I'll do tomorrow with this, but to me it's more for the funsies than anything else. I mean, would it be cool to make a top cut? Like, yeah, it would be pretty cool. My husband really wants me to make top cut, but I don't know. Like, I kind of put those days behind me back when I was like top tier many years ago during my, you know, during the time that I used to be a judge and all that stuff. So I'm drinking sleepy time herbal tea because I'm already a bit tired from today at work, but it's I'm hoping to go to bed early so I can get up and have like the champion breakfast of duck eggs and maybe some bacon or something. Because we have to be there early to register. Well, most people need to be there early because they tend to write down what's in their list. How many of these? I'm gonna be using 3 of these, but but see, I always see it's like husband and I like, may I type my report? It will be easier on teacher's eyes. We always type them up, so that way it makes it more finalized. You know, once I show up at the event, it's like, well, I can't change my cards now. Here's my list. But yeah, due to the pandemic, only a certain number of people can show up. Now, normally we probably like maybe 20 or so participants, like at events like these. But at the last locals, we had like 36. Now, technically, we could have had 6 rounds, but I guess the story didn't want to go on for too long, so we have 5 rounds. But most likely, from what I'm hearing, the maximum we can have is 40, and all those positions are filled. So unless there's some like surprise no-shows, we're gonna have 40 people, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna go to 6 rounds. And I think you need to have like a 5-0 record to make top cuts. So man, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I mean, I'm a pretty optimistic person. Even with the deck I've chosen, I'm not sure I'm gonna make it to that point. Because, I mean, I do know what's in the meta, but I'm just maybe not prepared for it as everyone else and study it up as much as everyone else. Like my husband, like he plays ranked duels in Nexus, so he has more experience playing as the meta, even though he does not play meta himself. Like, he's not a combo deck person. Like, he's like me, he likes to see if he can get around it, figure the meta and just bust it. I mean, I could be cheap and just play Mystic Mind Stun. But I already did that. I already did top cut with that, and I already had my piece with that card. So yeah, so I think this is it. I'm gonna input this full deck into my list and see how it works tomorrow. So if any of you are participating in the OTS Championship tomorrow, I'm going to wish you all good luck. If you're looking to participate, but you've never been to a Tier 2 event, I got you covered. Just click on the link in the description below. I did make a video on what to expect when you play at a Tier 2 event. The rules are stricter. The judges, they are your friends. Like, if you're not 100% sure on a ruling, check with a judge. And one pro tip is your sleeves. Make sure they're either brand new or close to new. And if you're for your extra deck, if you can double sleeve, stuff like this. you know, and make sure they are all the same. Okay, even if you do plan using tokens, these are tokens I laid aside here. These are the ones I had for my my boyfriend and first lady. So make sure they're all in the same sleeves, because due to effects of Pop Extravagance, for example, I mean, you don't, you know, not everyone plays Pop Extravagance, but if you do, like, every deck is uniform. It has to be the same. So yeah, so I hope you all have fun tomorrow if you're participating. Good luck, and remember to be a good sport, to play the game at the fame, and regardless of wins, hopefully I will have the winning deck profile. If they look at profile, I doubt it'll be me. It's not gonna be me.